What's going on, YouTube? K-Lump back at you again with another reaction video. We're gonna try to drop some knowledge in this one. We're gonna use our fallen soldier, Kevin Samuels, Godfather, RIP. Y'all know what's up. Lumpkin Electronics, Virtual Escape Room. Come play with us. Come have some fun. What are we talking about today? The other day we was watching 90 Day Fiancé, man, and things jumped out at me. You know, I was looking at Bilal and started doing some research on the brother. And I started doing some research on his fiance here, Sheeta. And it comes to find out that he's net worth roughly $10 million. And her net worth is roughly $1 million to $2 million. That's what is reported, okay? So it can either be lower or higher. Let's just give it what it is, all right? So I want y'all to, let's go back to Mr. Kevin Samuels for a minute, okay? And Kevin Samuels would say things like, high-value men don't want this and they don't want that and they expect this and they expect that, right? And what I want to examine is Bilal technically a high-value man? Let's examine. I mean, his net worth is $10 million. What percentage would that put him in as far as black men? Would that put him not in the top 1% of black men who aren't married currently, and except looking to get married? But I want to throw some things at y'all, but I want to run through this, and then we're going to listen to what Kevin Samuels have to say. So we're going to react to what he got to say along with this. I'm going to get my take on it. I'm going to be honest with y'all.
Because I asked him, I was like, you think I should put in something in the prenup concerning having children?
Shout out to TLC. Appreciate the video.
At a certain time, as well as assisting me to start my business in KC. He was just like, yeah, because this contract 100% protects Bilal, so you could get.
Okay. Look with the lips. It's like when we was kids, our mama used to give us that look with the lips, like the high-value man. The high-value man's mind is moving, and people can't understand what's moving in it. And what he's saying is I didn't bring you here for that. I didn't bring you here to be an independent woman. Oh, shit. I don't even have a slap button. What? What? Kevin, what are you talking about? You misogynist. I didn't bring you to halfway across the world to come into my home, for me to pay for your lifestyle, for me to build you up financially, for you to be an independent woman. No, silly, no. I understand you made $1 million, $2 million. I'm worth $10 million. You are literally in a country with a man who is a part of the 1% of men. According to Mr. Kevin Samuels, 1% of men got options. Yes, ladies? Yes, men? Ain't that what he said, right? They got options. Why would they want you with 9 baby daddies? And why would they want you with all these kids when they can go get the younger version of you? But she's not the younger version, but look what he went to get. He went and got a little mature woman who was, you can't say she's on his level, because $1 million and $10 million is a big difference from that, okay? And that's that look. Let's keep going.
If you want to protect you, if anything should happen. But he also said that I have to be clear.
She's nervous. She's trying to walk the fine line without upsetting him, right? That's what she's trying to do, right? And she's trying to do it because clearly he is a controlling individual, right? That's what we're getting from this. But why? Because he brought her here to get on his page, not to create her own page. And that's why you see him looking, and that's why you see the hesitancy in her trying to explain this to him, because she knows, like, her womanhood knows, like, I know this is not what you want because I talk to you when the cameras are gone, but the cameras are here.
When it comes to that, he was like, if Bilal is going to assist you in getting your business started here, you have to be clear that what you own stays with you. that money is my money, and if something should happen to us, it's that you cannot fight me for that. That's mine. So he was being very clear on that.
Even though.
Let me tell you something. A businessman who, from the mud, remember he showed y'all where he grew up at, black man at that, from the mud, rose his net worth to $10 million. Let's think about that now. You think that was easy? Okay? You think that was easy? Let's be honest. Sitting here listening to a woman who says, yes, I want to marry you, but if you help me become an independent woman separate from you, then if I decide to separate from you, then you can't get nothing of what you helped me build on my own, and now I don't need you. Ladies, men need you to want them. Our nature has not gone anywhere. Men need to feel wanted by you and needed by you in some form or fashion. I know what some of y'all say, oh, so you want me to pay the weakling? Yes, I do. And I'll pay the bills. So you can pay the weakling and I'll pay the bills. Let's keep on. Let's see what he says.
So we are establishing that after we get married.
See what he means? See? So we establishing all of these businesses and stuff after we get married. So no matter how much money I make in the marriage and no matter how much money you make in the marriage, if the marriage ends, then we split, or whatever they came up with, you split whatever was made in the marriage. So if I'm worth 10 million, I leave 10 million. Let me not say leave 10 million. If I got 10 million, you got 1 million or 2 million. And at the end of it, we want to get a divorce and now it's 40 and that 40 was made in the marriage, then you taking 20 million, I'm taking 20 million. Now I got 30 and you got 22.
Of course, we're going to do business together and we're going to have joint stuff. But when it comes to my brand,
when it comes to my brand, when it comes to me, independent woman. Bilal didn't want to get, he came and got you because he don't want no independent woman. I'm not saying she can't build up her businesses or nothing. That's what they all make it. You just talk about no. I'm telling about what is your business going to do for a man who has already built up $10 million business in America? There's the question. And if his mind is thinking, if his mind is really absorbing it, what he's really saying is if I pick up the phone and I say, hey, babe, I need you to run over here because that property over there, I got somebody about to come walk it. I need you to go over there and get that lady charm. I need you to put on that womanly charm for me, boo, so we can close this multi-million-dollar deal. I'm sorry, babe, I can't. I'm over here at my yoga studio doing yoga. Yeah, your yoga studio is bringing in $2 million. I'm about to sell that building over there for $25 million. Yeah, babe, but I'm over here with the yoga studio. But I need you not to be over there at the yoga studio. I need you to be over there making that building make it make sense. Hey, babe, can you, I want to get pregnant and have children before this age. Oh, okay, so you want to get pregnant and have children before this age, but you also want to start your whole brand and whole business? But I'm already worth $10 million. Let's have, you see what you see the contradictions? You want to be independent so bad, but you also want to be married. You want your independence so bad, just in case it'll just be mine. You won't have access to it because I don't want you to control me.
yoga, I want to look at it as my real estate, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I 100% understand what you're saying.
So my yoga is like my real estate.
Yeah.
You see how she has to explain it? It's like what you do, but I want to do it. So it's like what you do. What Kevin Samuels used to talk about. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. The sign language.
Your real estate, your companies, it's yours.
Look how she holding her hand up. It's not nothing personal. That's the it's not personal. Please don't attack me. It's not personal. I'm just telling you how I feel.
It's your children. I want to have that for me.
I get it.
What you set up for your children, I want to have that for me.
Just adding on to what you were saying, though, is that the reason why my real estate.
Now, You see how he said just adding on to what you're saying. He has to now shift and change the way he communicates because he's raw. What do I mean raw? He is a raw speaker. Why? How did he get to $10 million business? Let's not forget this is a black man we sitting there looking at. How did he get there? He didn't get there by being nice and passive. He got there by standing his ground, saying what he had to say, being a man, working it out, and getting the job done. So it's hard to come out of that mode as a man and start to try to be like, you know? It's kind of hard. Be honest with y'all. Let's keep going.
Say this is my real estate is because I built it. Whereas, let's say...
You see that? Look, I built it. See what he built it. Nobody gave it to me. I showed you where my house was. I showed you where I'm from. I showed you where my mother had us living. I showed you who I am. What you seeing visually didn't just get here magically.
Say your yoga business, right? Well, you're looking for startup capital coming from me. You're looking for help coming from me. All those different things, which I'm 100% willing to do that.
Listen.
See what he's saying? Hey, you want to go on your own business? Sure, I'm willing to help you do that. But don't make it like, well, that's only yours. Only you have say in it, but I'm putting all my effort, all my time into it, and my time is valuable. You don't get to be at a $10 million net worth by not understanding the value of your time.
If the shoes were on the other foot,
Yeah.
and I see you having your brand and having your
Competition.
girl's life in a
Competition.
whole different country, and I'm seeing you leaving behind your source of income to make a life across here for me, hell yeah, I will help you.
Okay.
Competition. Competition. If the roles were reversed and you giving up your life and your source of income, he has now become your source of income. He is your source. You're getting your money from him. He is your new boss. Under the name husband. Y'all are business partners. This is the relationship that Bilal was looking for. Bilal is not looking for the modern day woman. He's looking for a traditional relationship. Clearly he's Muslim. Assalamu alaikum to you, my brother. Clearly she's Muslim. Assalamu alaikum to you too, my sister. And he's looking for a traditional woman who do traditional things, who don't want to go out and build brands and build businesses. And if she do, they'll be his. And she'll reap the benefits of it. What benefits? Kids. Anything that he makes when they get married goes to her. Half of it goes to her anyway. If they buy a house when he gets married, that house will go to her. Cars, any assets that he owns after they get married will go to her. As far as 50-50 split, depending on what's in the prenup.
What I'm saying is, if things did not work out,
Yeah.
like meaning that if you help somebody, me in this case, and I did very successful and well, the equivalent is the same as saying that no matter what I built, whether it's a couple $1,000s or a couple $1 million or even $1 billion worth of real estate, that all of that would be me. Even though you helped me build it, it's all mine, and
Yeah.
you get none of it.
See?
That's what I'm just saying. That's an example.
What he's saying. Correct. You're going to be helping me build my real estate business. Because you're helping me. He just said it, y'all. Y'all missing it. He didn't want to just come directly and say, I don't want to help you build no yoga studio. I want you to come over here where the real dollars is. And I want you to come help me build my brand. And I want you to reap the benefits that my brand is already standing on 10 million. Reap those benefits. Shout out to Anton Daniels. What did he say? Fuck your dreams. Fuck that yoga studio is what Anton Daniels would tell you. Go get the bag. He already got the bag. You go eat off of his bag. His $10 million bag, if you two together are a power couple, if you two together can put your brains together with what he already got going on, and it becomes a $50 million business, you are entitled to $40 million of that. Go build a brand then when you want to walk away, if that's the case. But why would you want to go get married under a man to submit to a man who already has it? He doesn't need you. He doesn't need you in his life. He doesn't need your finances. He doesn't need your $1 million. He brought you from your country into his country and said, here you go.
What you're literally asking me.
The prenup is one-sided. So if Bilal says, I have to sign a prenup, there are certain things that I want. He has to set up my business here in Kansas City, and it just belongs to me.
You got to set my business up here in Kansas City, and it just belongs to me. Independent woman. Independent woman. Bilal is a multi-millionaire, y'all. Why would he want to get married to a woman who wants to go set up something outside of him? That's not a smart business strategy. Who do you know business-wise do that? Why would I give you my millions and millions of dollars to start your company with no benefit to me? What is the benefit? That you come home and I sleep with you sexually? That's the benefit? That you gonna clean the house? That I'm not in because I'm working? That's the benefit? You gonna take care of what? Whose kids? I already got a previous wife with kids. She take care of those kids. If you gonna take care of the kids that you want so bad, I got to set you up a multi-million-dollar company. Independent woman.
I gave up so much to come here.
I gave up so much to come here. If I wasn't a married man and a woman come to this country and I'm walking around and I meet, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, you we get to talking about it. Oh yeah, I'm worth $10 million. In my mind, oh okay, that's great. Hey, you want to come and I want to take care of your whole life here? If I decide to make that move, I can't then be like, well, I gave up everything back there for you. Well, couldn't that person say, because I have the finances to take care of you? You didn't give it up. You came up.
I'm prepared to walk away. If you
She's prepared to walk away because she's worth $1 million herself, $2 million herself. That's why she's prepared to walk away.
doesn't see it the way I do.
He's not supposed to see it the way you do. He's not supposed to see it the way you do. Your Quran teaches you the way the man's supposed to view. What the man's job is. He's not supposed to see life the way you see life. Do you want kids before 40? Or do you want to be the independent woman running the studio? Which one do you want? Or do you want to be Bilal's wife? Which one do you want? Each of them is a job title. Do you want to be a parent? Or do you want to be a worker? Why would you want to go and work every day when your husband is financially stable already to provide a life of comfortable for you and your children to build and grow a life together and build love together? Because you want yours so bad. Because you want to be with yourself so bad.
If the lawyer comes back with a prenup and he puts in the little notes, are you going to sign it?
I'll consider it.
See what that look is? See, people don't like him now. People talking dirt about this man right now, right? Oh man, he ain't what I thought he was. Oh, he this and that. He this and he that. That look was the look of I'll consider it. It's not about love. It's about business. I'll consider it as a business word transaction. Hey, I got a proposal for you. Did you like the proposal? Yeah. What do you think? Oh, I'll consider it. Let's see. Get off of that. Let's go to Kevin Samuels. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, RIP, Godfather.
The States?
I'm not in the States. I'm in Jamaica.
Oh, well, that's going to be different. Okay, well, then high value men are different in Jamaica. That's a completely different culture.
You do have high value, well.
Huh?
Could you define a high value man? Do you
define
a high value man based off of what he earns or his character?
Yeah, no, I don't care about his character.
We don't care about Bilal's character. What does he earn?
Right now, nope. Nope, you could be a character. No. That's why I said at the beginning of the show, you could be driving an Uber and have great character. But if you can't afford to pay for a wife and kids, difference does it make? See, I don't convolute the two. I know that women in general, black women in particular, want to be able to not have to work. They just don't like saying it. And if that's different for you, that's fine. I said black women. I didn't say you.
I don't necessarily. Current. I'm very sorry to cut you if I am. So I'm sorry. Currently, I am self-employed. I have a salon at my home. I go strictly by appointments, and I do Airbnb. I love what I do because I'm able to dictate my time.
Have you found a man? Hold on. And if you actually found a man making $600,000 a year, you'd still do that job if he wanted to marry you?
You see that? Do you see that? If you found a man making $600,000 a year, you'd still want to go out and work. You got a man with a net worth of 10 million. Let's say he's doing $1 million a year, and you still want to go out and put in sweat in the work world. You can contribute that only to the independent woman thought process. You have a man, is he going to control the environment? Of course, because that's what men are supposed to do. They're supposed to control the environment. They're supposed to keep it tight and controlled so it doesn't fall off the rails. Not saying that letting a woman control it, because the woman does have control in a relationship, that is going to fall off the rails, but the man keeps the structure. The woman weaves the structure within. Okay, I need to do this within a day. In order to have these results, you want the same results. So why wouldn't you be putting in the work with me or with your man to receive those same results? Not trying to outwork and outcompete. Again, if she go out and her yoga studio does $1 million a year, how does that necessarily contribute to his household that he was paying for, holding down and supporting way before he met her? So in the high value man's mind, it's, why do I need you out here working for yourself? When I'm out here working for you and me, why don't you come work with me for us? Be on my page. You trying to go do your own thing like independent woman to build your own brand, like a competition between who can do it. So when I need you, you busy. But here I'm out here busy too. I'm out here fighting the world too. Why would I need you now to be fighting the world? No, I need you to be relaxed. That's what men are really saying. We're not saying we don't want you to have a voice. I need you to talk. I don't want to talk to a brick wall or a dummy. No, I need you to have some sense. Okay? No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying that if I'm going to go out here in the world and build up a $10 million empire, what I don't need you to be is in the world trying to build up $1 million empire. I need you in the house with me, continuously building so that I have access to the person that I trust the most outside of God. You're my sounding board. Yeah, I go to my network and my group when I need business advice to make the right move, because men bounce off ideas off other men completely different. But when I go home and my wife is bringing peace to my home and all this, I don't have to go home and you missing. I just made, I just closed a $500,000 deal, and I go home to an empty house because my wife out working.
No.
I'd probably do it to a lesser extent. How do I explain? I don't.
I know. Let me explain. Let me.
overwhelm-
Okay. Let
I
me.
don't want
Hold
to
on. Can you hear me?
overwhelm-
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Sure.
Am I on speakerphone? Because there may be a little
No,
delay.
Oh, yes, you are. Would you like me to take you off?
If you have a headset, that would be better, because then there wouldn't be a delay. Or if you
Alright,
could just take me off
fine.
speaker, that would be better.
I'm going to try to locate my headset.
Independent, because
Let's go back.
it's from a resource standpoint, and that's the problem a lot of women have with this high value man argument. He's not going to play these games with you. This
we just see that with
50-50,
Bilal?
I am independent,
Bilal?
because he didn't have to.
He doesn't
What's going on,
have to.
Sugar? Tamika, did you find your headset?
He doesn't have to. Bilal does not have to go back and forth. I know it hurts some people because, one, this world ain't used to seeing black men in these positions. Not used to seeing black men being able to speak out and talk. You're not used. I'm not saying you're not used to seeing it because it never was happening. Now what you got is you got black men coming out of the woodworks talking about, whoa, what's going on, man? I'm worth $10 million. I'm worth $15 million. I'm worth 20. I don't follow those same. I don't do that stuff down there. What are you talking about? You think you're gonna come into my home, my mansion, that I done built up and paid for? I got 9 cars in the driveway that I paid for. A perfect credit score. Business is doing great. You're gonna come into this program and say, hey, you're gonna help me get this business, and you're not gonna get none of it? Come on now, y'all. We got to be honest about some things. Like, some things just don't make sense. Let's see what Kev talking about, man. We're gonna play let Kev rock out a little bit.
Tamika.
Marriage
Mm-hmm.
and have dates. I mean, I have like maybe some people in the chat might get mad at me. I had like 3 dates this week.
Why?
So
I don't. Why would I be mad? You should.
well, not you, but some other.
Let's see.
You asked. So guys who work that kind of hours, 12, 16 hours, they're gone all day. Who's going to be taking care of the children if you're at work?
What I didn't show y'all, since he said that, what I didn't show y'all was earlier when Bilal, before they had got to the restaurant they was at, the little coffee spot, he had made a statement as to losing money. Like, I guess I'm not going to make my money today because you want to talk. And then he said, yeah, y'all know when a woman want to talk, you know, it ain't nothing ever good. But what was he saying with the money aspect of this? Like, I'm out here making the money. Why are you disturbing me? Why would it come across arrogant like that? Like, it's arrogant because the money is now our livelihood. This is how you were able to meet me, because I was able to come to another country because I have the finances to do so. So these are the finances that's going to build us up, and we don't need to be having frivolous conversations about you building a studio when you need to be why wouldn't you be trying to get on my page? Why wouldn't you say, hey, babe, I've been looking at the real estate business. I've been studying your business. I've been studying this, and I think I'm going to go to school, or I'm going to go to learn something here because that'll be good for your company. Oh, shit. What you got to say, Kev?
All of what I do right now is at home.
Right. But
I'm willing.
Listen. Anytime at home you're working, you're taking away from the family.
True.
Okay. So he's working and the ends are meeting like a mug with him, but yet you're still working and as such taking away from the family. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing, but you're the one that's supposed to be taking care of the family. He's
trying to define roles. Why is he saying this? See, the normal people at the $50,000, $100,000 level are not understanding, and they getting upset with his words. They were upset. Why he telling her not to pursue her dreams? That's not what he's saying. What he's saying is why are you out here pursuing dreams, trying to make money, when there's somebody who's making the money for you already? What you going into the world to look for at a job is at home already. That man is working. Take up your role. Your role is to now take his money and make his life and your life the best life possible. You have a job, but you want to circumvent that because you want to be in the world with the status. And you look down upon the housewife. You look down upon her. Like, all she doing is dropping the kids off or going to PTA meetings. That's all you look at them and say. But what you don't see is well, wait a minute. Her husband is a multimillionaire. Did he just get that way? Or is she involved in helping him become a multimillionaire? Of course she is. Hey, babe, you got to make sure you got to be in schedule. Hey, babe, my wife. Hey, babe, you got a doctor's appointment at this time. Make sure you're there. Oh, okay, babe, I'd have forgot that. Hey, babe, you need to be over here at this time because this. Oh, okay, thank you. Why? Because I'm always running. I'm always moving. You can't keep it up with it all. So you need a helpmate to keep you in check and in line. I don't like the word in check, but in line. Because when you get tired and when I'm tired and I'm draining, I can talk to my dudes all I want to, but no, I need my woman there. That's who give me the energy to get my kid come in. Hey, baby, hey. We go to a movie, we go do something. Then I'm regenerated. Okay. Superman chest. Let me go back into the world. You trying to put the damn Superman chest on? Hey, baby, let me borrow your Superman chest for a minute. I'll be back. Hold on. That's my bulletproof chest. What you got to say about it, Kev? I should have stopped this video a long time ago.
I think I would be willing
just miss you,
to
my brother. So
dedicate
go ahead and keep going.
My time, my life, my energy towards my family, because I do believe family is very important. I guess because I do enjoy what I am doing,
let's just cut to the chase. Do you want to depend on a man?
Do I want to depend?
Yes, depend. Depend. Depend.
I would love to. I have never had that experience.
Oh,
right. So depending on the man, that means you don't quit. That means you don't make any money.
Wow. Woo, shit. That shit stung, didn't it? Oh, he stung y'all with a bee. Ooh-wee.
The prenup is one-sided. So if Bilal says, I have to sign a prenup, there are certain things that I want. He has to set up my business here in Kansas City, and it just belongs to me.
Yeah, you're still working and as such taking.
I have not been able thus far.
I can't get back to it, but do you want to depend on a man? That's what it boils down to. That's the difference, y'all. Traditional and modern, that's the difference. The traditional and modern woman, there's the difference. The traditional woman is like, yeah, I depend on my man because I trust him. I don't plan on leaving. I'm not looking for an exit strategy. If my husband is giving me money, I can stack my bread up if I want to. I'm dependent upon him to give me my money, to take care of stuff. Independent woman is saying, no, I can't trust that. I need to get my own. He got to build it up. He got to help me do this. He got to help me do that so I can have my own stuff, so I can be independent of him. Why would a man who got $10 million net worth do that? Hey, y'all, man, this has been a good video, man. Hey, do me a favor. Take some time out in your life, 1 second, and like and subscribe and share the content, man. Like, subscribe, man. The button in the bottom, man. Come on, man. Just hit that button. Stop playing. Y'all be playing too much, man. Y'all, YouTube, man, it's cool. It's cool. I understand. Hey, man, it was fun today. Y'all have a good day. We gonna hop in this virtual escape room. I'm gonna show y'all some games in virtual escape room. I'm gonna show y'all how it works. I'm gonna put myself in it. Go live. Peace. Lumpkin Escape Room, VR Escape Room. Come have fun with us.